I'm excited, man.
inHousers should get every benefit, bro.
I'd pay a couple of grand for this.
I think we can help mad people get to their goals, bro.
inHousers are my friends.
They're your friends, bro.
But yo, my people, just another day in the process of building inHouse. I asked my guy MBZ to link with me today. Why we're linking today is I am in the process of putting together what is gonna be the best virtual members club ever for entrepreneurs, brand owners and creators. What I mean by that is, when I say the best, reason being we're focused on quality over quantity. I've seen a lot of the flaws that other members clubs have had and a lot of the good sides that other members clubs have had, and we are going to implement those and cover the flaws and just have a community of like-minded individuals that have really good quality conversations and are also doers over information gatherers, so people that are building businesses. So everything, like every sector, like we've got just creatives in there, musicians in there, songwriters in there, producers in there, crypto gurus in there. There's nothing we're not gonna have in there, but the main focus is doers over anything else. So I'm in the process right now of going to collect Cam. Cam is my right-hand man within inHouse. He has also been a big reason as to why I've started forming communities and getting back on my consultancy. So we've done a soft launch via Telegram, but the main launch is going to be via Discord, where there's going to be multiple different rooms within there. So there's going to be rooms for entrepreneurs that are going through mental health issues. We've got some of the top tier therapists and life coaches that will be in there. We're gonna have weekly webinars. We're gonna have book club rooms. We're gonna have rooms for under 21 entrepreneurs, those that are just like balling out of control and they've done it from their bedroom. A crypto room, a finance room, a room for everyone, a marketing and branding room, and then obviously a general chat room. We've been going for 3 to 4 weeks in Telegram. And it's really good. The community, like, honestly, the reason I'm happy is because it's so easy to just have a group chat full of people just chatting shit, to be honest with you, or even people that just really, and there's no offense to people that just want motivation, but people that just want motivation. However, this is for people that are doing. For example, we got a member called Pfizer who was originally just a client of mine, joined the members club. Within the last 6 to 8 weeks, her business is pretty much 3x'd. She's got 10 more booked clients, and she's now about to do a complete rebrand with Tyra Creative, and she's making so much more money since she entered inHouse. Cam will give you a bit of an idea of what his role is, and that's it, man. But yeah, it's inHouse. This is all focused on inHouse. This week is the inHouse week, rolling out inHouse. I'm excited, man, because I've always wanted to build something like this, but quality over quantity. It's a slow build. I don't want to slap ads everywhere and have everyone join just for the sake of it. I want it to be people that understand the value, bring value, and take value. And MBZ's gonna be in there as well. He doesn't know it yet, though.
My name's Cam. Cam Get Rich on Insta. Hopefully, I want someone to do a little nice edit for me. And so basically what I do is I have a marketing agency. So what I was doing maybe a year ago is actually very different to what I'm doing now. So I started off as paid traffic. That was my whole thing. TikTok ads, Facebook ads, and just really just building paid traffic for e-commerce brands. But what I realized is that that's not that fulfilling. You can make an e-com brand loads of money, doesn't feel good, and they never really are appreciative of it. Obviously, I got a few clients who are, but for the most part, it wasn't so fulfilling. So now, and it's kind of what I prefer to do, is I help kind of coaches, consultants, anybody with an audience to kind of productize and monetize their value and what they know, because a lot of people are putting value out there into the world, and that's good. I actually think everyone should put out as much free value as possible, but as I always say, there's only so much that you can give for free, because you're not going to spend loads of money and time on learning new things to give it to people for free. So I like to make sure that kind of people are paid for their value, and I help people to do that, and then eventually to scale up.
Tell them like how this all begun, because to be honest, if it wasn't for the conversations we had, we wouldn't even have no
literally.
in-house.
So it began super naturally still. I just bumped into Trist, and I already knew of him, innit? I knew him, and I knew he had value to give, and he used to post things that was valuable. I said to him that you should make something where you can provide more value to everyone, and just make it bigger and better than what you're doing online, and actually just literally make something bigger.
what Cam sort of helped me realize as well is it's so important to, number one, have ownership, and number two, have a direct connection with your audience, like the ones that really rock with you. Because a lot of people have got loads of followers, but they don't really give them a chance to connect outside of Instagram and other social media platforms. So inHouse, the focus on that is to give a home, literally, which is why we called it inHouse, to give a home away from social media and something, because I think when it's off social media, it feels more personal, innit? It feels because so far with the soft launch of inHouse so far, like people just message me on Telegram and it's just like, yo bro, what do you think of this? And yo bro, what do you think of this video? And da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And whereas on Instagram, it's just that you feel a bit more, I don't know, segregated from that person you're following, so.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, there's only so much time, resources that you can invest into people on social media. So we wanted to just make a community where everyone's together, where it can just be more helpful for everyone involved.
With the aim I've always had of building a community, you have to have structure and a direction. And what Cam's come in and done is helped me with that. So part of our goals and our vision for next year that I always talk about first, because I think it's like the one that I'm most excited about, is live events. So like next year, I really want to get into the live event space. I want to do in-house live events. It's going to start off for members only. So if you're a member, this will be part of your benefit. And within that, we'll be looking to do the circle of the world, really, Dubai, UK. I literally got off the phone earlier to a good friend of mine, Alan, who's quite got a good following in Sweden. So they're the three main cities that we're focused on at the moment. London, should I say, not so much UK, but all over UK. The way we're gonna get to there is by starting off with what we have right now, which is in-house. So people who are members, the benefits for the members that join up now, and even whenever it is you join up or whenever you watch this video, is that a lot of the things I'll be doing next year will only be for members. Like, it won't be just on social media anymore. It will be for those that have taken that extra step, have invested within their level up realistically, because it's easy to join a free webinar. I've been doing free webinars for the last 2-3 years, and it's easy to. And you find that as soon as you start to lead off of social media or require a higher entry point, for example, filling out a questionnaire or going for an application, then you'll start to see your numbers drop. But it's good because you get quality people rather than just the masses who are just joining for a free webinar.
I think for me, if I was to join, the main benefit for me is that you're around people that actually are doers. So on social media, you get a lot of people like Trist said, who'll tune into a webinar, but they're never actually gonna do anything. And that is not only annoying for the person who doesn't do anything because they're just going to be stagnated, but it's also kind of annoying with the person that's teaching it. It doesn't make you feel as fulfilled. But if you're in a community with people who are actually doers, everyone's gone through the process, everyone's been filtered out. It's not something where you just let everyone in. So you're around people that are actually doers, you can trust them, you can lean on them because you know that they're as dedicated to the cause as you are. So that's one of the biggest things I would say. You know every single person that's in there is a go-getter. And eventually in 1 year, 2 years, whether they're beginners now, in 3-4 years, they're gonna be someone who is powerful that can probably help you along your journey. So I think for me, the networking capabilities of it is probably one of the number one benefits, I would say.
Another one of the benefits as well, like I said earlier, is the mental health aspect. I feel like for entrepreneurs, we go through so much mentally. I mean, everyone goes through a lot mentally, but entrepreneurs especially, and it's a lonely road. Like when you become an entrepreneur and you start to build your business and your brand, you're very rarely surrounded by other people that get that mission, which is another blessing of even connecting with Cam as well, because a lot of the time, aside from Tyra, I've just been building this, obviously with the team I've had before, a brand therapist, but it gets to the point, especially when you're kind of like, heavy is the head that holds the crown, you don't often have people to speak to that would understand. And what we've created with inHouse is a community of people that do understand it, because they're all going through it and they're all builders, and we're filtering through some of the top tier life coaches, therapists, people that are there for entrepreneurs and also understand it more than just your generic, let me go on Google and find a therapist. So that's another massive benefit, which is the mental health aspect, having someone to speak to that gets it.
No filming of that, man. I don't know what to tell.
So look, someone's just said this. I haven't spoken about this yet. Napoleon Hill mentions the importance of a mastermind group. This is lit. So what we also have within there is we've got a goals accountability group as well. So we're gonna have accountability on your goals. So when a lot of people set goals, like we often set goals, but we don't have anyone to call us out, like how well are you doing, or like how far are you? And something that I've taught, thank you, bro. Something I've taught for a long time, and I taught a lot of the people that I taught sales to, is how to hit their goals. So there's 7 steps I set out. You don't have to do it in 7 steps, but this is what I always used to hit my goals. So within there, we're gonna have a goals accountability group, and we're gonna meet up once a week at certain times to see where everyone is on their goals.
I think you can also help people with their goals. I think most people's goals are bad in terms of like, my brethren shouted at me, he was like, this is my 5-year goal. And I hear that, but what's like your 3-month goal? And like, everyone's is like,
that's what we're gonna do. Okay, Sunday, I'm gonna do a session on goals. What we want to make sure we have, whatever we do, whether we're in sales, whether we are creatives, whatever any of you do, is goals. One phrase I want everyone to write down is you cannot hit a target you can't see. When I used to do goals training in sales, it was always as a group, and it works. So we'll do that, and then the week after, we'll do goal setting. We're going through the goals today, working out the strategy, helping each other as well, and hearing each other's goals, because then we might have an input, might be able to help someone with this connection, that connection. What I might do is break it down. So I might do like on a Sunday and a Monday, so I might do 10 of you apply for this link and 10 of you for that link.
And also, I think we should partner people up in things.
Yeah. Someone mentioned that.
Actually having, man, because then you can actually build a genuine relationship with that person.
Yeah.
Maybe even a group. It's like group work, but not really. Like you're all on your own goal, but group work.
You have incremental goals, you have vision, and then you have monthly goals.
I like when you say incremental goals, that's like daily things you got to do. I like that. Man, forget them. Man, just make a 5-year goal, and they're like, in 5 years.
Because for example, you might say, like Nero said he wants his TikTok to get to 100K. Okay, so what are we doing every day?
Yeah, posting one video and researching whatever for
and then assign you with accountability partners.
Yeah.
So you get onto each other.
Yeah. Bro, I think that's the way to make sure that everyone in the group gets their goal.
100%. You see, doing these one-to-ones, it's like I'm actually sitting with man and like hearing, because everyone's more comfortable one-to-one, isn't it? So I know what they all want to achieve. So by next year, my goal is to help them get their goal. And it will be so sick to look back and think, like, I remember when we had that conversation, the first convo, like, I don't think man who run these members clubs sit with their people one-to-one.
No, but they don't love them though. This is their
There's
cash
no
cow.
care.
You see, if you're, yeah, that's their cash cow.
There's
bro.
no
They're just getting
care.
paid.
Because, bro, I can't lie, as much as it's time consuming, it's been sick. I got bare content. I'm getting some of it edited up today with Ski. I got bare content, like I'm sitting down with everyone and working out how we can proper help them. One of the things that I'm doing with everyone is finding out what your goals are for the next year, so that we've got something to measure. That led you to actually join the members and where you are with things.
Well, remember, the inHousers are your friends. That's what it's got to be. inHousers should get every benefit, bro. Every benefit that a friend gets.
inHousers are my friends.
They're your friends, bro.
They are.
They're your friends.
It's just lit. You're hard.
Bro,
and for you to be in the same room as me, we obviously have something in common.
100.
You know what I mean?
Even linking them, I will link them, bro.
Yeah,
linking them at
100%.
Cool. You see events. What
if I was
is
in
it?
the UK right now, yeah. Members, the events will be for members. They ain't gonna have to pay for an extra for an event. No. We're about to go to the TC office after this. Tyra, the genius, as you all know, has built together an amazing campaign rollout for inHouse, done all the branding, which we'll show you. What I was just saying to Candace now, and you'll explain this better than me, is that we don't want nothing to just be like just a post. We don't want it to have blog vibes. We don't want it to be like Grow Daily, where it's just like, oh, Alex Manzi's joining us next Wednesday. We want it to be like all creative. Let's show Cam the actual brand, like what the feeling is and the vibe is. And,
Yeah.
You ain't seen that. Come on, innit? Come on, man.
Said it's not a joke. Man. It's not a joke.
Come on, man.
And you build the whole thing. So like you had nothing. You just built this. This was nothing.
Tyra, I want you to explain the brand to Cam, yeah? I'll just start off by saying we want it to be minimal. So we don't want loads online. We want to just have, like, it is if we was thinking about from a core point of view, if I'm thinking about what inspired Soho House, Shoreditch House,
secret
Annabelle's,
society thing.
yeah. So from the vibe of the brand, how do you see the brand, Tyra?
To me, I wanted something that was like really simple, clean, professional, but approachable.
Yeah.
So normally stuff like this, I think I'd pay a couple of grand for this, but
Yeah.
being able to be a member of a club like this, that's this good for 50 quid. Do you know what I mean?
That's sick, isn't it? Yeah, it's true.
And someone that's an entrepreneur that don't really know what they're doing, and to be a part of this, and it's cool, I don't think nobody else does this.
No, I like it.
Puts this much effort into the branding, innit?
Yeah, it looks so cool.
It does. Even Entrepreneurs Member Club, that seems, yeah, I like that.
Like you click on it and you're like, oh, this looks a bit fancy. Then you go down and you find out, oh, okay, so it's,
And you can apply.
you know, it's millennials doing it, it's cool people, it's approachable, it's affordable.
That's the thing.
It's kind of it's like you're about to get bombed. Am I getting bombed here? But I'm not. It's actually the legit shit.
Yeah. Because it's what do you mean in the sense of because there's so much value for that kind of price point.
Yeah, I think anyway.
Do you know what as well? Yeah, I feel like most members clubs don't like she said they're not cool in it.
What's the meaning behind the circle? You're in-house.
Yeah. Inner circle thing.
You're in the
there.
Yeah,
That's you.
That's you. That does you.
That's you.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, that's sick.